Welcome to ARC's Aphasia Matters, a weekly class for people with aphasia by the Aphasia Recovery Connection. ARC. Hi, I'm David Dow. I'm a stroke survivor. In the beginning, I could not talk, read, or write, and understanding was difficult. What helped me? Learning tips and tricks to help me communicate, connecting with others, finding helpful resources, and having an action plan.
Every week, we will share a topic, a resource, and aphasia events. Let's get started with our featured topic. Have you thought about voting with aphasia? Let's talk about it. You have the right to vote. Aphasia may make it harder, but you can get help to vote. Poll workers can help people with disabilities. You can ask for accommodations because voting is your right. You can advocate for accessible voting. Your vote should be private, and your vote is your choice. So plan ahead. If you plan to vote in person, what accommodations do you need? Do you need an aphasia card? Do you need a letter listing accommodations? Or do you want someone to go with you to help advocate? Some people with aphasia prefer to vote by mail. This is called an absentee ballot. There are deadlines for every state to get that ballot. Then you can vote from home and mail it in. You will see the link in yellow, and we will post that in the email version of this video newsletter. Next up, our weekly resource. We created a sheet that tells how to make voting easier if you have aphasia. The sheet has a list of tips to help you vote. You can print the sheet at home to have it with you when you go to the poll, or save them image on your phone to share with a poll worker. The tips make sure you can have a say in picking leaders with your vote. The tips also help you have a voice in the elections. These choices can affect the lives of people with disabilities, whether they're visible or not. It is important that everyone gets to vote, even if they have trouble with language. The sheet helps people understand how to make voting more accessible for people with aphasia. How do you get the sheet? It is attached to the email version of this email newsletter as a sheet to print or as an image to save. If you aren't getting this video by email, you can subscribe to ARC's mailings at www.aphasiarecoveryconnection.org. Next, let's check out some events. Bingo is every Wednesday. Get details from our Facebook group. We also offer free daily Zoom sessions on virtual connections. Join me for an upcoming session. These are some of the sessions I have coming up. Open Chat is where you'll meet others with aphasia. Newbies is educational. if you are new to aphasia. And Sing Along, we'll look at a song with lyrics and we'll learn a song about aphasia together. You do need to register ahead. Visit virtualconnections.aphasia.com to find these sessions and be sure to check out all the free daily sessions. There are lots of sessions and lots of leaders. Next, we wanted to remind you that next year we're doing a one-day conference in Tampa. After that, the next day, we're doing an aphasia couples cruise for 4 nights. So join us for the conference, or join us for the cruise, or join us for both. That's out of Tampa, Florida. Contact us if you're interested. Next, let's review what we talked about. The featured tip was about planning to vote in the elections and planning ahead. The resource we shared was a document with some accessible voting tips. Events included daily Zoom calls, the bingo, a conference in Tampa, and an aphasia cruise for couples. Stay active and engaged. Do something for your recovery every day. Next, let's hear from David, my son, who is the co-founder of ARC.
The road to recovery is a hard journey. It is a marathon, not a sprint. I know firsthand how hard it is, but people with aphasia can and do improve with time.
Remember, you can get your plan by subscribing to ARC's emails at www.aphasiarecoveryconnection.org. Aphasia Matters. You matter. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week.